Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are about to get started on our at-home couch workout. You'll also notice I have an ottoman behind me, so I'm going to kind of switch between the two. If you just have a couch, that's all you need. If you just have an ottoman, that'll work. Maybe a coffee table, just something that will not move under the weight of your body. We are going to work through 3 different circuits today, back to back to back. Take a little 1-minute rest and repeat 2 more times. So you don't need anything today. You most certainly could add in some dumbbells if you would like to make things a little harder for you. So know that that is an option there for you, but I think that you'll find this plenty challenging. Make sure you have a glass of water, maybe a towel if you need it to wipe down. Turn on your favorite music and let's get ready. We're going to start with a warm-up just to make sure we're going to be using our whole body today. I will warn you in advance, my hamstrings are so sore. So if you hear me grunting or crying a little, that's why. I did a little foam rolling, but man, they are really sore. I overdid it on our deadlifts the other day. Anyways, enough about that. Let's go ahead and just inhale the arms up and exhale down. If it feels good, a little bend in the knees, inhale up, exhale down. 2 more, inhale. Warming up that body. Whew, good. From here, nice big shoulder rolls backwards. You can do both arms or one arm at a time. 1 more each side. And we're gonna reverse. We're gonna come forward like we're swimming. The breaststroke, I think is what that's called. Big scooping motion. Inhale, exhale. 1 more each way. Good. And arms out and across. Making sure those shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. Getting that upper body, those shoulders and that chest open for our workout today. Good. From here, a little shoulder roll. It can go slower than this. Or if you're feeling a little feisty, you can go faster. Stop there. Reverse. This one feels a little funny to me, so I got to slow down a little to make sure I got it. 1 more. Okay, perfect. Coming to the back of the mat, we are going to do our plank walkouts. Option to add a push-up at the bottom, at the end. So this may be your first hinge deadlift of the day. For me, I already have tried this and my hamstrings are so tight, I'm not going to be able to make it far. But hinge forward. Remember, creasing the fingers in the hips. Take as much bend as you need. Normally, I wouldn't need so much bend, but today, I got to give my hamstrings some love. You're hinged forward. You're coming down, hands to the mat. We're going to walk out to a plank. I might disappear off the screen a little bit, but you know what your plank is, so let's go. Walking out, finding a plank at the top of your mat, holding right here. Touching your left shoulder with your right hand and your right hand to your left shoulder. Bend the knees as much as you need and start to crawl back. Taking a nice rounded spine all the way up, arms to the ceiling, exhale down. We're gonna go again. Hinge forward as much as you need. I'm taking a very generous bend. Hands to the mat, slowly walking. Hold that plank for me. If you can see yourself, checking that your shoulders and wrists are in line. Tap right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, and start to walk back. You could even do straight leg, but I am not going to even attempt that. Round those shoulders and come on up. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do 1 more. Hinge forward, flat back, no matter how much knee bend you have. Walking it out. Hold your plank. Maybe open the feet a little wider for a nice solid base. Tap right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Did I say that right? You know what I mean. Come on back. Lift those arms above you. All right, warmed up. So we're gonna get started. I'm working on my rug today, and my yoga mat is on top of my rug, and I have a feeling it's gonna give me a little grief. But 9 exercises, 3 per circuit. Circuit 1, circuit 2, circuit 3. little rest in between each of those, and then a big rest when we finish all three. Then we're gonna repeat. And actually, it's probably not gonna be a big rest because the way I have the timer set up, it'll probably be about 30 seconds. We can always pause it and take a little longer. All right, circuit one, let me show you, and then we'll get to it. We're going to do couch squats, or for me, I'm gonna use my ottoman. I also have my couch, but this is a better view. So we're going to sit, exhale, stand. Sit, exhale, stand. Option to hold weights. If you wanna make it more intense, you could also make it a jump squat. Jump, exhale, jump, all right? We're gonna go 45 seconds, rest 15. Then we're going to do a scissor kick from a seated position. If this is too much for your back or your body, you're going to have a modification option. So we're going to sit back and we're gonna scissor kick here. You can also do this from the floor. If that's too much, you can hold a tuck position or an extended leg position. But it's 45 seconds and we're gonna be hurting a little bit, but that's okay. Finally, we're gonna step up, option to throw in a knee. So whatever leg is facing the ottoman, we're gonna start there. Halfway through, we're gonna rotate. We're gonna step up and down. We're not gonna take the foot off the ottoman until the 20 seconds are over, and then we're gonna rotate. Now, let me show you the option to make this a little harder. Instead of just a step up, step, knee, knee. You could also step and kick. I tried that in my preview video and about cried because my hamstring was screaming. So I'm not gonna be doing any kicking. That is circuit one, and then the rest of the things, we'll just figure it out. So make any adjustments you need to your furniture. I'm gonna get ready to start our timer so that I can stay on track. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 3 exercises, we'll take a little rest. And you know what I think we'll do? I'm trying to think if I wanna do all 3 circuits, or circuit 1 3 times. I think that's better. Let's do circuit 1 3 times, then we'll take a nice big rest. I'll show you circuit 2, we'll do it 3 times. I'll show you circuit 3 3 times. All right, let's get to it. Getting ready for your couch squat. So get your butt, start in a seated position, and we're going to squat down. This is where you're gonna start. Exhale up. We have 10 seconds. You might hear somebody talking in the timer. That's all it is, just a timer. So coming to a seated position, taking those feet about hip width apart.
2, 1.
All right, here we go. So it is up and down. Exhale, inhale. Option to jump squat. Squeezing the glutes as you rise. You could even put a band above your knees. So when we have that little rest in a minute, well, actually it's only gonna be a 15-second rest, but if you have your band nearby, then that's what you'll do.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. If you want, you could come up to the tippy toes, the balls of the feet. So you're not actually jump squatting, but you're somewhere in the middle. Exhale. I'm already getting out of breath. Exhale. 8 seconds. Little rest, and we're going into scissor kick, so we're gonna stay on our butt. 2, 1. Stay here.
Rest.
Now you do have 15 seconds, so if you can quickly grab your band, don't put it on for this move, but wait until we come back to those squats. Going scissor kick.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Go.
So if you need, you could even lay back a little. You could also just hold in a tuck, hold out. You could also do this on the floor. I just hold here when I need a rest, when my quad starts screaming. Again, this is just my recovery. Halfway. If it's too much on the back, then make a change. Maybe you lean back, maybe you lift the legs to take some pressure. 10 seconds. Or just hold your tuck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Rest.
All right, step up. Option with the knee or the kick. My left leg is facing the ottoman. For you, it's probably my right leg. We're going to step up.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Go.
So just stepping or adding the knee. You can take the arms overhead. Or here. So your foot stays planted on the ottoman or the couch. full stand. So fully extend the leg on the ottoman or couch.
3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Rest.
All right. So 30 seconds of rest here. We're gonna do circuit 1 again. So we're just gonna go back to back to back. Squats from the couch, scissor kick, and step ups. 2 more rounds. And then we will retire that circuit. All right. Coming down.
3, 2,
Let's go.
1, go.
Exhale. Exhale.
There.
Halfway. If you're feeling feisty, come on. Ten seconds. Remember, you can just come in the middle to the balls of the feet. Exhale.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, scissor kicks. Again, these can be done on the floor. If it's too intense, on the ottoman because it's squishy, or on the couch, right here.
3,
Shoulders back.
2, 1, go.
So, here is your scissor from the floor. Notice if I get my legs lower, this is much harder. Or I can hold, or hold. You decide. So you could stay on the floor, stay on the ottoman. About halfway.
Halfway there.
Okay, halfway there. Holding when you need a recovery. Things are shaking here. 6, 5.
3, 2, 1.
Step ups.
Rest.
And then we get a 30-second rest. 10 seconds. Roll those shoulders back. Put the foot closest to the couch or ottoman up.
3.
Stay here for about
2,
22 seconds.
Go.
Step up. Give me a full step up. Whoop. Before you, so it's not this. All right? That's a good way to hurt ourselves. Extend the leg. Down. Exhale. Try to keep that body in line. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees. Knees here and ankle.
Halfway there.
Switch. Remember, you have the option to drive the knee up or kick it out. I definitely overdid something. My deadlifts the other day, my hamstrings are on fire.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. 30-second rest. We're going to do couch squats. Couch squats. Whew. All right, 15 seconds. Sorry, 1 second, I'm off screen. I heard my phone beeping and my fiance's on a road trip, so I just want to make sure there is no emergencies.
3,
Couch squats.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Go.
I am regretting the red wine I had last night because I have a massive headache today. But I know I will feel better after I sweat. So whatever you're thinking to yourself, whatever excuses you're making for yourself,
Halfway there.
we can get through them. There are some times when we do need to rest. So, ten. Again, jump squat or regular squat or somewhere in the middle, toes lifted.
3, 2, 1.
Scissor kicks.
Rest.
Again, on the floor, on the couch, on the ottoman. I find I have better form on the floor. 6 seconds. Leaning back,
3,
feeling free to
2,
lean back.
1. Go.
I can even adjust my scissors from low to medium to high. There are so many options here. Or I can hold a tuck, or I can just core tuck.
Halfway there.
If you're core tucking, exhale, inhale. Maybe you just hold. This is a lot of work still. Give your body what it needs. 4,
3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Rest.
Step ups. 15 seconds. And then we are done with our first circuit. We're gonna take a break, probably only 30 seconds. Maybe we'll take a minute. I see the pause button,
3,
so 2, 1,
go.
step. Inhale, exhale. Optional knee. The higher up the arms are, the more intense. Even if you're just lifting. Switch.
Halfway there.
Full extension on the leg on the ottoman or the couch.
Three, 2, 1.
Rest.
Rest.
All right. So, I'm gonna pause. Okay. I guess I can't pause. Interesting. There we go. Working with a new timer. All right, 1 minute. We're gonna get some water, and we're gonna get back and work on circuit 2. I will show you circuit 2 here in just a second. Any stretches you need, take them now. Maybe you need some of those shoulder circles backwards. All right, I'm heading over to my couch. So, from the couch, we're going to do mountain climbers. You could also do this from the ottoman, but so that my behind doesn't end up in your face the whole time, I'm gonna go on the couch. We're gonna be in a plank, lifting one knee and the other. You can walk up the mountain or run. I usually do a combo, both in exercise and in real life. Mountain climbers. Plank with leg lift, or option to just plank hold if the leg lift is too much. Back into the position here. Again, if the feet are together, this is much more challenging than the feet apart. From your plank, we're just gonna lift. We don't wanna fling the body, okay? The body stays still. It doesn't have to be big. You could also put a band around the ankles to make this more challenging. And then we're going to do split squat off the couch or ottoman, or basic reverse lunge on the floor. So I'll show you the split squat. It's basically back foot elevated. You're gonna come down, knee over ankle, and up. And sometimes you have to wiggle around to get just the right place. Or here, we're gonna do halfway on the right, halfway on the left. So it's gonna be a quick transition. And those are our 3 moves. All right? 20 seconds and we're gonna start. 3 rounds. Okay, 19 seconds and we're going. Hopefully you had some water. Starting with mountain climbers. Walk or run or a combo of both. Roll those shoulders back. Step back 1 foot. Going in 4.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so walking. I exhale, my knee up, and inhale it back into position. You could also do this on the floor. If you want to run, watch your mat. I already see mine sliding. Ears over shoulders, so you saw I had to adjust
Halfway there.
the way I was positioned. I was looking down at my knee, and I was taking myself out of alignment. Three,
2, 1.
stand and rest real quick. We're going right back into plank. Option to leg lift or just hold. couch plank for 45 seconds or plank on the floor. Could you do this one from your knees if you're just doing a plank hold?
2,
Sure,
1,
but I would just
go.
do it on the floor. Keep that body in line. So don't fling your butt back. Nothing moves but the leg. Ooh, my poor little hamstrings. I think I'm just gonna plank hold. You could also come to forearm. The wider the feet, the easier.
Halfway there.
Ears over shoulders. Belly in tight. Just 10 seconds here. Split squat is next.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
So, be careful if you have a leather couch. I learned, put a mat down, something, a blanket, so your toenails don't scratch it. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
All right, you know what to do. Lunge or Bulgarian split squat. Inhale, exhale. Front knee in line with the ankle. Sometimes I watch myself do this and I realize that my stance isn't exactly correct. So then I try to fix it. Switch legs. You can also go to a lower. My ottoman's lower.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. So the higher the couch, right, or the lower the couch, this will feel different. You can also be here. Inhale, exhale. 5,
3, 2, 1.
rest.
Rest.
Ooh, quads on fire. I don't mind the quads. It's the hamstrings that are killing me today. Mountain climbers. 30 seconds. Built in a little bit of extra rest in between each time. Mostly for selfish reasons. So if the mat is tripping you up, move it so you don't hurt yourself. Mountain climbers from the floor or from the
3,
couch.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Go.
So if you're looking down, your ears are not over your shoulders, so come on up. I'd rather you move slow and have good form. You can also get a little oblique work by taking the knee to the opposite elbow. Keep that back, flat, chest parallel to the floor. Option to run. This is a lot for the wrists, so if you need, come down to the mat.
3, 2, 1.
All right,
Rest.
going into plank hold or plank hold with leg lift, left and right. For whatever reason, these hurt my hamstrings, but
2,
I'm gonna show you either forearm to give those wrists a break or just plank hold. Again, you can be up here. This is a lot of pressure on the wrists. So I'm using forearms, clasping my hands together, like I'm saying a little prayer, like little kids do, so cute, maybe adults too.
Halfway there.
Halfway. This is a lot if you need. Knees. And then back to it. If the feet are together, this is gonna be much harder. Open. If you're lifting, keep it up. It doesn't have to be a big lift.
3, 2,
Woo!
1. Rest.
All right, split squat or lunges. Half on the right, about 22 seconds, half on the left. I'm gonna go from my ottoman.
3, 2,
Right foot is back for me.
go.
You gotta get yourself right to the edge. If your shin is too far on the ottoman or the couch, you're gonna get stuck. Like, I can't go anywhere. So get down to the top of the foot. Inhale, exhale. Just because there's a timer, it doesn't mean we have to
Halfway
rush. Halfway, we're switching quickly if we can, but don't hurt yourself. If you need, hold on to something. Like this for a ballet bar. You're still gonna get a great quad and glute workout.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh, that was tough. Round 3, last round, coming in hot. Get a little sip of water. It is hot. I think I might go to the pool after this. It's warm. All right, 10 seconds. Mountain climbers, from the couch or from the floor. Walking or running with those,
3,
driving those knees in.
2, 1, go.
Ears over shoulders, so not chin down, not looking at your mat, looking between your thumbs or your fingers, that space between your hands. You can go obliques, opposite knee to opposite elbow. I'm gonna stick with walking.
Halfway there.
You could run though. It's a little bit more than I need today. So 3,
2, 1.
okay,
Rest.
we're resting. Plank, leg lift, or just hold the plank. Again, option to take it to the forearms,
3, 2,
to change it up.
go.
If the feet are together, this is gonna be a lot harder, so give yourself a little space in your base. Again, where are you looking? Are you looking down? That's not helpful. Bring those ears back over the shoulders. But don't look up because then you might get this bend in your back, right? Leg lifts is what we're doing. I'm just foregoing those because of my hamstrings. My sore muscle though is not your problem. So you do leg lifts.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Rest.
split squats or just reverse lunge. Half on the right, half on the left. From the couch or from a chair,
3,
something that won't
2,
slide away.
1, go.
If you can see yourself, check. Is your knee in line with your ankle? The wording on the screen is kind of in the way, so I'm gonna hope. I don't feel any pain, so I think I'm all right. Exhale up.
Halfway
Switch.
there.
Sometimes it's good to hold on, get your balance. You can even turn your foot out as long as it doesn't hurt your knee. It's okay to hold on, just don't push yourself up. 3,
2, 1.
rest. Okay. Whew. I do believe that was the 3rd round of the 2nd circuit. Get some water. We have 1 circuit left. We're about 30 minutes in. So 1 more circuit, 9 more minutes. Quick stretch, and we'll be done. All right, one of my favorites. Elevated glute bridge. Great place to have a band around the knees. So, you're gonna have to do some wiggling until you get it just right. Whew. Our Achilles, right, to the back of our, bottom of our shins back there, or whatever the back of the leg is. Here we go. I'm gonna scoot back. Just the edges of my heels are gonna dig in. Exhale, lift. This is a very big hamstring move. So, you might not see me going very fast, and you might see me stop, but you keep going. After we do our glute bridges, you can also do them non-elevated, just our normal way. We're gonna alternate side plank rotations. If that's too much, you're just going to hold a side plank halfway. I'll remind you when to switch. So, here's what it will look like. Our feet are not together, they're spaced out just a little bit, hip width. We're gonna rotate rotate, arm up, center. Rotate, arm up, center. If all that's too much, you're gonna just hold one side plank. Option to lift the leg to make it a little harder. Halfway through, you're gonna switch to the other side. If you don't feel comfortable doing the left to right to left. And then we're going to end with elevated shoulder taps. If you don't want elevated, let me remind you really quickly what a shoulder tap is. From a plank, it's this. We did it in our warm-up. From the knees, it's this. Okay? Elevated, we're gonna have our feet up. I know, I'm asking a lot of you. The further back your leg, the more support you have. So remember that, shoulder over wrist. And we're gonna tap, okay? So everything that's elevated does not have to be elevated, all right? Try it. If it's too much, then don't continue. Continue from the floor. So I'm gonna start the timer, which has about 25 seconds left. 3 rounds of circuit 3, and we are finished. We'll stretch a little bit, and we'll be done. So, glute bridge. I might actually use the ottoman since it's a little lower. So you'll still be able to see me. I'm just gonna turn my back away from you, so let's get into it. Ankles or heels at the edge of your thing.
3, 2,
Arms down at a V. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Really squeeze. Inhale, lower. My feet are pretty much flexing to help me dig my heels in.
halfway there.
If you really want to make it hard, one at a time. That's a lot on the hamstrings, so I'm going to regress. And here's your floor option. 4 seconds.
3, 2,
Squeeze.
1.
All right.
Rest.
Side plank, if not elevated. Here to here. I'm going to try it because, you know, I like to try new things.
3, 2, 1.
Feet are hip width apart. Rotate and breathe. Rotate and breathe. Inhale. If your mat is scrunching up under your feet, move it. If you are holding a side plank, you have about 4 seconds, and then we're switching sides.
Halfway there.
Switch. So this is your option. Instead of doing the alternating left, right, you can just hold. I'm going to go back to alternating. Make sure your hand is placed. Now, as you're finishing, this may be a lot for the wrist. If it is, let's get
3,
off of the elevation
2,
and come
1.
to the floor.
Rest.
All right. Elevated shoulder taps. Save the best for last. Hi. So get your foot, one foot up there.
3.
Shoulders
2,
over the
1.
wrists. Let's go.
Go.
I have almost my entire shin on the couch. If that's too much, come on down. Or, I gotta switch directions because my feet are stuck under the couch.
Halfway there.
Look between the space between your hands. Try not to sway. If you need knees.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh, 30 seconds. 2 more times. That's tough. Real tough. All right, glute bridge. Glute bridge it is. Come on down. Heels on the edge of your ottoman or couch. Or feet on the floor, heels close
3,
to the booty.
2, 1.
Arms down.
Go.
Squeeze. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Slow and strong.
Halfway there.
Here comes my helper. I don't know if you can see him in the screen. A little doggy. He gave up at the back door. He wants out, but he'll have to wait. 5,
3, 2, 1.
rest.
Rest.
All right. Side plank. Again, that's asking a lot of the wrist to be up and elevated. So, if you need to come down to the floor, please do. I'm going to try it from the ottoman.
Go.
Here we go. Here. Center. Take your time. Get your alignment. Look up to the fingertips if you can. If you need, you're just holding side plank. If you are holding, you're about to switch. Now,
Halfway there.
if your body's caving in, come up nice and strong. So we don't want to be here, here. 8,
3,
you got
2,
it.
1.
All right.
Rest.
Elevated shoulder taps or just down on the ground in plank or on the knees. Trying to think which one I feel like doing. I'm going to do elevated for a minute.
3, 2, 1. Go.
If you need, get your knees back on the couch. This is a little easier because you've got more stability. Or come down.
Halfway there.
Halfway. If you need to just hold your plank, hold. Try to take that rocking motion out. It's very easy to just fling the body. 8 seconds, come on. We are done, I think.
2, 1.
No, yes? I think we're done. I'm not sure. Was that 3 rounds? It feels like it was. Okay, so I'm trying to remember if we did 3 or only 2. I think we might have one more round. Let me look and see because this timer's about to go out and it'll let me know if we're done or not. I try to keep track, but I just can't remember. 5 seconds. If so, we're gonna get into our glute bridge.
2,
Okay.
1. Go.
Yep, this is our last one. Oh, I have dog hair everywhere. Here we go. That's a problem with rolling around on the carpet. Guess I'm gonna be vacuuming today. Slow and strong.
Halfway there.
If you want to give a little hold at the top and release. Listen to your breath. Exhale. Inhale.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay. Side planks. This is our last round. I felt like that was too good to be true, that we'd already done all 3. All right. I'm going to stay on the ground.
2, 1. Go.
If you're holding for about 23 seconds. You'll hear them say, and I'll repeat, halfway, and you switch. If you need a rest, stop in the middle, knees down, and then come back to it. Get ready to switch.
Halfway there.
All right, switch sides if you're holding plank. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale. So I like to make sure my hands are placed and then I rotate.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Rest.
Woo. Finishing with shoulder taps. And we're done. We are going to stretch a little. Woo. It's a lot for the wrist. We'll give the wrist some love.
2, 1, go.
So here is your very basic version. Very powerful still. So just because it's a regression, don't let it stop you. A lot of times our ego gets in the way. Oh, I can do this or I can do that. You want to do whatever makes
Halfway there.
the best form for your body. If you're starting to feel a little neck pain, where's your neck? Where are your ears? Over your shoulders. That's a reminder for me too. If you need, little hold. Try to get that booty down. Sometimes we get the booty up.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Okay. Coming into, not now, I don't want to rate. That was a great timer out. All right. I think it's called Tabata timer or something. Let's give the wrist some love. Roll. Roll the wrists in. Whew. And reverse. Thought I ate my breakfast early enough, but all that upside down elevation got my tummy feeling like I should have ate earlier. Okay, from here, press the hands. You've got your prayer, but I want an active prayer. So press together. Things are going to start shaking. Release. Bring the palms, be very gentle here. Palms together. Little tiny amount of pressure on the wrists. You could also turn them in and out, but I find that this is good. A lot of other ways to stretch the wrist, but we're going to just cap it at that for today for our wrist health. Staying seated, we're going to lift the arms up, come exhale into cactus, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and release. Inhale, exhale, cactus, inhale. Woo, I feel a lot of crunchiness. 2 more. Last one, hold. Don't hold your breath, just hold your cactus. Release. One arm across the body. Option to take eagle arms. If your feet are starting to maybe fall asleep a little, tuck the toes under. It's a great stretch for your feet, your ankles, your toes. Release gently, other arm. Wow, it's good, guys. It was really good. See how much damage your couch can do to your body? Or your ottoman or your chair. I don't know about a chair unless it's a very heavy chair that does not move. Whew, good. All right, coming to stand. Have something to hold on to if you need. Quad stretch. Standing up nice and tall. Hold on if you need to. Arm out as a lever for balance. Just working to get those knees in line. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankle down there. Good. Take the same foot, so the same leg. Flex the foot, bring it on top of the knee. You know the drill. Sit on down into that glute stretch. Figure 4, right? Makes a little 4. Sitting into that glute of whatever leg is on top with the foot extended, flexed. If you unflex it, you lose some of the stretch. So bring it back to flexed. Inhale, exhale. On your next exhale, stand. All right, other side. We're gonna wrap it up right here. A quad stretch and a glute stretch. I'm probably going to do some more stretching, some foam rolling on my hamstrings, but I will not do that on the camera or else you will see me in tears because, like I said, very sore hamstrings today. Release, flex the foot. Hold on to something if you need. Arms out to the side. So whatever you do here, don't hunch. Flat back. So you can see I'm pressing into my ottoman here for a little bit of balance. Glute stretch right here. Inhale, exhale. On your final exhale, push up to stand. Okay, guys, amazing work today on our couch or ottoman at home body weight workout. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you later in the week. Bye, guys.